What it do with my niggas and niggerettes? It's your girl S. Rula. Yeah, what's up with my people, with my friends? Yeah. I'm mad awkward right now.
Over to my house, tell me how you feel, everything safe, but it seems real, fucking with this girl, she real chill, fucking with this girl, it's not a big deal,
Want with my friends, it's your girl Sneak the Ruler S. Doc. I'm back with another chat, and today I figured I'd do a quick little video on nightlife and how to get into it while I touch up my face and change my nose ring, which let me take my ring out now. But yeah, so nightlife, how to get in it, and what to expect, what to consider before you get into that. So to give y'all some background, obviously for those who don't know me from a hole in the fucking wall, I used to work in nightlife. I bartended for a little bit, and I was a bottle girl for a brick. I was doing bottle service over 2 years, and I've worked for a couple of different spots during my time. So this ain't no fugazi. I'm not just, you know, feeding y'all some foolishness. Okay. So let's start with how to get into a fucking club, right? Before we even talk about how to get into it, I always tell people to do your research. Like, research the type of area the fucking club is in, what times it runs, the types of days that it usually is open, and most importantly, at least it was very important for me, what type of music are they playing? You know, that was important for me. Now, granted, everybody is different, because you might solely just be there for the bread, and that's cool. Like, at that point, you got hella options. You can work wherever the fuck you want to work. Just go where the money at. Me personally, I prefer to work in an environment, especially just starting. I prefer to work in an environment that, you know, is my type of people, like a place that I would actually go to party. Why? Because it was beyond just having an extra job and making money. It was about having fun. And what better way to have fun than to work at a spot that you actually like you as a consumer would actually go there to party. So that's something to consider. You know, you could look at the money aspect solely, or, you know, me personally, it was beyond just money. I'm not about to sign myself up for a secondary gig and be fucking miserable. I'm already miserable at job one. What the fuck I look like being miserable both ways for some bread? Nah. So I was looking at what type of music they was playing first. Like, that was the first thing your girl was checking for, you feel me? But once you get that out the way, right, the next step is knowing what days or what times they open. Now, most clubs tend to open around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. At least when I say open, I don't mean like literally to the public. I just mean like there's usually people there at that time. Can we get into this nose ring? Isn't it the absolute cutest? It's a little butterfly. But yeah, so getting back though, you definitely want to look at the types of music that they play, which I already said. So moving forward, you want to get to a club to ask about a job before the club opens. That's my best bet, like my best advice. You don't want to go there at the end of the night when the owners or the managers are probably drunk, overwhelmed, irritated. You don't want to go there at the end of the night looking for a fucking job. Shit, you probably drunk your damn self, and that ain't no goddamn impression to make, bitch. Okay? It's not. You want to get a job. You ain't trying to get fucked. Maybe you is. To each his own. But, you know, you want to go there before the club opens. That's your best bet. And whenever you do, you know, be very clear on what it is that you're looking for, what position. And if you really don't have an idea of what position, you know, don't get me wrong, that's also okay. Just, you know, ask them what type of positions that they even offer there, what they have available. It's one thing what they offer, it's another thing what they have available. Remember that. You know, I'm not even going nowhere. I'm here touching my face. Like, where I'm going? I don't know. I might be going somewhere, y'all. But anyways, inquire about the positions, although I still think it's best for you to do your own research as to what position you'd even be looking for, honestly. Another thing too is what you are wearing, okay? Now, most clubs have an aesthetic Again, this is why I think it's important for you to do your research. I think it's good for you to low-key go there and be a consumer first before you just pop up and say, hey, I want a job. It's best for you to do your research, because something that I've noticed within the industry is each club has its own aesthetic sometimes. Like, they might only hire a certain type of girl. I'm not gonna hold you like that's really a thing. They might tell you that's not what they doing, but look around, that's what the fuck they doing. Okay, so look around at the aesthetic and see if and where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of the doing the research. And then also, like, once you have your club picked, like I said, you know, you go there before it opens, and what you want to wear, like, you ain't gotta be too thotty body, but you know, you want to be attractive, you want to be appealing, like, you want to look really good. A lot of misconceptions that some bitches have about this shit is what you look like is a big part of your job. Like, you don't want to be the busted ass fucking bartender or the busted ass fucking bottle girl. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, you don't want to. And personally, if I was an employer, bitch, I'm not hiring you. You look like shit. Sorry. If you look like shit, my club looks like shit, and I don't want a bunch of ugly as shit ass bitches running around. That sounds fucked up, but it's the truth, right? So boom, there's that. Make sure you look nice, you know what I'm saying? Come looking your best. Wear something, you know, semi-sexy. It ain't gotta be all that, but you know what I'm saying, a little something, something. And go do what you gotta do, right? That's how you look about getting the job, okay? Now, what we could talk about is what to expect, okay, when working in the club. What you need to expect. I'm about to equip y'all bitches with what to expect. So next thing is what to expect. Oh my god, your throat ever itch so bad that it make your ear itch at the same time? Like, my allergies is no joke. Allergies is trash. Like, where I get this from? This is ghetto. But anyways, what to expect whenever you work in a club, right? So first things first, if you got a man or you're in a relationship, obviously you might want to have that conversation early on. Again, you know, to each his own. I'm saying again, like I just fucking said it. I need to stop doing that. Anyhow, if you're in a relationship, you might want to have that conversation with them ahead of time, because a lot of men are not obviously going to be comfortable, like, with their girl in the club for obvious reasons. But I mean, to each his own on that. It's y'all business. That's just my advice. Talk about it, right? And next thing too is, if you trying to work in a club and you got a regular job, just expect to know that you probably ain't gonna have that much of a life outside of work. Like, I'm not about to hold you, which is also why it's important to pick a club that you actually enjoy, because ain't nothing like shittier than not only do you work your main job Monday to Friday or whatever fucking days you got, but you gotta turn around and go to a nightclub that you really don't even fucking like. Like, that's another job, bro. Like, you gotta be there, you know what I'm saying? So good luck. Hopefully you pick something that you like. That'd be smart. So whenever you go to work, you know, at your night job, it don't really feel like it's work because you like it there. The fuck, it's fun. Turn up, bitch. Turn up, bitch. It's like you getting paid to party. You know what I'm saying? What Cardi said? You know what I'm saying? Y'all did a party, y'all get paid a fee. Right? But now, something that I feel like I need to put out there is upfront. A lot of bitches in these clubs are fucking catty and got nasty ass energy and nasty ass attitude. So if you're a friendly bitch like me and you're very perky, yeah, just know that, yeah, you're gonna be dealing with some animosity, especially when you the new bitch on the block. Like, bitches see you as competition in the club. You know what I'm saying? They thinking about money. They not even, you know what I'm saying? They just looking at you like another fucking bitch that they gotta split the fucking, you know, the room up with. And don't nobody want to deal with that. So that's something to look forward to. Something that you should know. Another thing too is you gonna have to deal with a whole lot of misogyny in the club. Okay, like, I'm gonna say it. Like, that is what that is. Granted, I want to say as women we deal with that, period, to a degree. You feel me? Like, women, I feel like we deal with that already, period. You know, but not everybody is comfortable with dealing with it, especially now when you work in a club. It's about to be like elevated at like a higher level, like, and it's not just from, you know, clients or customers, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It oftentimes be a lot from the owners, like the owners, the managers, like people that work there. Like, you gotta deal with a whole lot of fucking misogyny, shorty. Like, if you're not comfortable with that type of shit and you don't know how to conduct yourself, then the club might not be for you, boo. Feel me? The club life might not be for you. Okay? And it's beyond just the misogyny. It's also the egos. Like, I'm pretty sure we all heard the phrase that men think with their ego first, or their ego is what responds to you first. And yeah, you about to deal with a whole lot of fucking egos. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I done been fired from the club before off the strength of me not stroking a nigga ego. I said what I said. Period. And that got a nigga upset and got me fired. But, and y'all can go and tell him I said it. I don't give a fuck. If anybody who know about my personal situation, you can tell him I said it. The fuck? But, yeah. Another thing, too, to think about is your safety. I actually probably, should have mentioned this, too, in the beginning part of the video of what to think about before you even pick a club, because that shit is important. All security is not created equal. Like, I done had an altercation before in a club where I'm really going back and forth with somebody and it got out of hand, and security didn't help me with shit. Honestly, security was too busy being puss. Like, I ain't even about to hold you. That fool had the nerve to ask me what I did or what happened. Like, what I did, first of all, you knew, clearly. And second of all, what I did, man, get the fuck out of here. If I am ever caught spazzing on anybody at any time, just know that it ain't ever me. I'm professional and I'm cute. The fuck I look like, and I'm happy-go-lucky. What the fuck I look like arguing with no raggedy-ass, dusty-ass customer? You're funny. Especially with some money. But anyhow, boom. So, all security is not created equal. You ain't always gonna be safe in the club, so just know that shit happens, and hopefully you can fight, cause you gonna be tried. Not to say you need to go in there with that type of energy. Like, that's not at all what the fuck I'm promoting. I'm not a person that promotes violence, nor am I a defensive ass violent bitch. Like, I'm pretty calm. I deal with people pretty damn well more times than not, so, you know, but still, like I said, you still want to be mindful of it, though. Like, don't be up in there naive and thinking like, oh, can't nobody do nothing to me, I got security. And it's like, shit can happen in the club, honey. You know, sometimes guns get brought in, people fighting, you in the middle, you know what I'm saying, things get thrown, something can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You got into an altercation with somebody and nobody was there to help you or back you up because nobody's paying attention. You know, it's a lot. So those are things that you want to think about whenever you go to the club. Hopefully you can fight, boo, and keep you some protection. I always do that. Yeah. That's all I could think about right now. You know, that's all the fuck I got for y'all right now. So, hopefully, my tips have been helpful. My makeup just looks so old today. It look good on camera, but in person, it just looks so old. Like, you know when your makeup is sitting on your face all day? That's what it feel like, or look like. But yeah. Let me just recap this shit. So, boom. If you're going looking for a job, look good. Look your best, you know what I'm saying? Dress it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I love saying, you know what I'm saying? That's my shit. But yeah, dress it up. Dress it up, come early, and inquire about their positions. And before you even go doing that, make sure you do your research on what club it is that you're trying to get into. And then after all my tips of, you know, things to expect, pretty much, you know, you could utilize that once you get the job. Yeah? In the meantime, booze, I appreciate all of yous for being here with me while I share these tips. Figured I would utilize my break accordingly, because the bitch is still definitely on the clock. I don't even know when I come back. I'll come back in 5 minutes. But anyways, yeah, so hopefully these tips are helpful and they get you going to wherever it is that you're trying to go. If you fucking my lashes, fuck with Fonse, shop with me. The information is down below in the description box for my nose rings as well that I am applying currently. Whoop-de-whoop. If you fuck with my nose jewelry, again, click the link down below and shop Fonse if you fuck with me. I got my nose cuffs coming, as well as our Cyber Monday sale on the 29th. Look out for it. In the meantime, in between time, y'all have been wonderful. If any of what I've told y'all today has been helpful, holla at your girl. Leave some comments down below. Connect with me on social media. I would love to hear from all of you. In the meantime, mwah, peace. And have a good day, alright? Good night.
Them all 10 man just like the taxi, them mash up and done like the accidents, boy. Brown skin, face pretty like a wa. I be limited edition.